Hi, I'm Rob from HopZine.com. Thanks for joining me for part 2 of my look at a couple of beers from Ithaca Beer Co. in Ithaca, New York. This time it is a bottle of Cascazilla Red Ale, 7% ABV. Obviously, as the name indicates, it's brewed with a lot of Cascade hops. I guess Cascade's become less trendy, it's become a bit of a workhorse of a hop. And maybe not one that gets kind of showcased that much. So I'd be interested to try this. I do like an American red ale as well. I think there's some really cracking examples out there. Stuff like Red Rye from Founders Fantastic Red Ale. Red Rocket from Bear Republic as well, fantastic red ales. So anyway, 7% ABV. It is bottle condition, so I'll be careful. Hopefully I won't get too much on my second pour when I'm drinking the rest of it later. Enjoyed the Flower Power IPA, it's one I've been wanting to try for a while. So then, beer in the glass, a really nice semi-translucent red going to like a slightly dusky orange at the bottom. A very nice coloured beer. The head a bit finer than the last beer, a bit more fine. Eggshell with that kind of slightly reddish kind of tint to it, but quite soapy looking. Anyway, let's have a sniff. Ooh, you can see the similarities. Ooh, but yeah, obviously massively different. But there's a commonality. It's probably yeast strain, I'd imagine. There's right. Get my brain back in order for this one. This is all over the place. Initially, it's quite a dry smell, slightly kind of like a spicy, kind of dried fruit, or like a slightly spiced. It's like the orange you might put in mulled wine if you pulled it out of your kind of red wine. There's a sweet berry in there as well, maybe like old, slightly rotten strawberries and cranberries. But then there's quite a prickly, quite fumy hop kind of resin to it, and that comes along with something was quite surprising, a slightly kind of fragrant coffee smell. It reminds me of a similar experience I had with, obviously it's a proper coffee IPA, is copy by Mikkeller, but there is that is certainly in there, but a nice amount of kind of red berries. Fascinating smelling beer. Yeah, lovely, lovely. Anyway, 7%, let's dig in, cheers. Oh wow. Wow, it tastes a lot more fresh, a fresher kind of cleaner flavour than the aroma kind of predicts. So the aroma is quite big and sticky, yeah, kind of caramel, and then this weird, it's not, I mean weird and I don't mean it in a bad way, coffee kind of aroma. But initially, I'm getting kind of sweet orange, maybe like a Seville orange, without the bitterness, obviously. Yeah, there is a bit of that kind of roast, that darker malt. There's probably a lot of crystal malt in this. Maybe a bit of kind of amber malt, obviously. But that vague coffee is in there. Maybe a hint of kind of sweet kind of drinking chocolate, but obviously that's definitely like 1/4 of the flavour. It's predominantly quite prickly, spicy citrus, grapefruit, definitely a lot of orange peel, not as kind of zesty or kind of pithy and dry, but kind of it's got the peel, the zest and the juice of an orange. It's somewhere between that. It is somewhat of a mysterious beer because it's a bit different. It ends with a nice amount of sweetness, And once again, a bit of this kind of floral coffee edge. But certainly kind of red berries. I think that goes without saying. Kind of maybe a hint of pomegranate juice as well. Certainly that. Certainly that. With a nice kind of grapefruit backbone. Super easy drinking. That coffee bit's throwing me a bit. Do I like it? I'm not sure. Do I? Don't I? It's got me in split minds. It's a lovely beer. Certainly is. I'm really glad I've had the opportunity to try it. Excuse me. So actually, this gets me onto a question to ask you. Recently, Jameson Tantrum 77 kind of commented on my review of Bear Republic's Red Rocket. Oh no, it was the Hop Rod Rye, and I was asking him what he thinks really nice hoppy kind of red rye ales. This might not be a rye ale, but it's certainly a red ale. So what are your kind of like preferred? What do you see as that kind of like top tier red ales? In whatever country, it could be Denmark, it can be Sweden, it can be England, Scotland, Wales, the US, Canada, Belgium, wherever you want. Just tell me what your favourite red ales are. It's a style that I do enjoy now. It appears that I've been drinking quite a lot of recently, which is completely by chance, but I'm really glad I've had the opportunity. So please comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. So I'm Rob from HopZine.com, and I'll just say, what am I like? Getting ahead of myself. Ithaca Beer Co.'s Cascazilla Red Ale. 7% ABV, very nice. As I said, comment, subscribe, come on, please. You'll make me feel loved, please. Anyway, I'm Rob from HopZine.com, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.